You built the walls to block your way. Hey kid, you're in over your head. You built the walls to block your way. You built the walls to block your way. Hey kid, you're in over your head. You built the walls to block your way. Drop off, decline, on edge of times, refuse to try, recurring dream, replay, off the side of a mountain, so you built the walls to block your way. Hey kid, you're in over your head. You built the walls to block your way. You built the walls to block your way. Hey kid, you're in over your head. You built the walls to block your way. You built the walls to block your way. Hey kid, you're in over your head. You built the walls to block your way. The walls to block your way. Hey kid, you're in over your head. You built the walls to block your way. You built the walls to block your way. Hey kid, you're in over your head. You built the walls to block your way. You built the walls to block your way. Hey kid, you're in over your head. You built the walls to block your way.
Saddle up, ECDB. Run to the troops. Right about now, Rasta you teach I the truth. Yo, when we say
Hello and welcome to the first round of the International Knockout Cup, and we're hoping that these two excellent teams produce exciting cricket for the splendid crowd that's already in the ground. I'm Mark Nicholas. Richie Benno will be alongside me throughout the game. Lovely conditions here today, a clear sky, a beautiful batting day in fact, particularly on this dry pitch.
I think that's a good choice to bat. It's a pretty dry, cracked surface, so it'll deteriorate as the game goes on. It should play very well today. Yeah, good decision.
So we're all ready for the first ball of the innings. Smashed that a long way. The sweeper picks up. Mustn't need to play at those. That's been given as a wide.
Out! Very safely done. He's got soft hands, his eyes were level, crucially held onto as well.
McGrath gets his first wicket. This was how the wicket fell. A little too wide to make him play there. Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
His straight driving is perfect.
That over helped the run rate somewhat.
The fielding restrictions provide enough opportunity for attacking batsmen, so I expect a lot of quick runs in these early overs.
He's really given that a whack. 6 runs.
It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
Stopped in the covers.
Exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum. Oh, he looks good when he hits down the ground. Very good.
This over is proving to be quite expensive. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a little though. He's got it into the gap.
The bowling side are now allowed more players outside the ring as the fielding restrictions have been lifted.
That was a no ball by McGrath. I'll hope like that one little bit.
Huge! That is huge!
There's the umpire signal. No ball.
actually seem to hit it, and it's 6. Miles, he's hit it miles.
That was a no ball by McGrath. There's the umpire signal, no ball. And we have a change of bowling. Hit straight to a fielder. Umpires signalling that as leg byes.
He absolutely loves to play that shot. It's a big run earner for him too.
That's cleared the rope. 6 runs.
Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers. What super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
Oh, that could be a very painful blow.
That is massive.
They were hoping to cover in a stand there. He'll be okay, but that will be very, very sore in the morning. He looks as if he might be hurt. Just shoulders arms to that one. That's been given as a wide. He's winded, but I think he'll be okay to continue. No need for him to play at those. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. God, that must have hurt.
Well, that's hurt. You can see that that's hurt him. They don't want to show it, the batsman, but I reckon the bruise will come up. He's just got to get on with it. Rub it and get on with it.
Hold him.
Good, he can't miss straight balls, not at this level. That is as comprehensive an end as you'll see.
We're about to see a change in the bowling.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
Let's see the action replay of that. Well, that one will wake him up a bit. There's his half century.
There'll be bruises to show after this encounter, plenty of them.
got hold of that one out of the ground.
Yeah, you got problems.
Welcome back to the second half of this riveting encounter. Alongside me in the commentary box, and we're ready for play, is Richie Bannon.
Thanks, Mark.
Here's Adam Gilchrist.
Confident appeal. No response from the umpire.
The ball hit the pads outside the line of off stop. I don't see how that could be given out.
Fielded by the man out long on. That nearly joined us up here in the commentary box.
Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
That really is a suicidal run out.
You cannot afford to lose wickets like that in international cricket.
This was the...
And facing is Ricky Ponting. Effortless, brilliant, and maximum. Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence.
diving for cover with that one.
The batsman will have to reassess the field now that those fielding restrictions have been lifted. Remember, 5 players can be outside the room. The straight drive is his favourite stroke. We know that, they should know that, and it shows.
Got him, yes, he's out. That was a big deflection, no doubt about it.
He got into a great position to take that catch.
Martin is the next man in. gone high in the air.
Super catch that.
That was really well judged. It went a long way up.
Doesn't need to play it, those.
That's been given as a wide. Fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there. Done him and shattered the stumps.
I don't know whether he just lost the line of the ball or something, but I mean, it's gone through back pad and done it easily.
This was how the wicket fell, and the end of the over. Four wides to Australia.
Well, the poor wicketkeeper had no chance with that. That was really wide.
That has to be close. The umpire says not out.
Surely down leg side.
What a catch. Have yourself a complimentary beverage, son.
Andrew Simons is facing.
Should be some runs here.
Oh, he really laid into that delivery, 4 all the way.
On strike is Michael Clark.
There's the umpire signal, no ball.
Beautiful piece of fielding, that.
And there's a fielder under it.
Oh, the batsman will be kicking himself. It was such a good shot. He looked in good touch, and it's an unbelievable bit of fielding.
Foolish running. That's simply throwing wickets away.
But it was yards out, not even in the frame. That is bad judgment.
It was well held. It was in the air a long time.
Now, he made that catch look easy, but it was far from it.
The next batsman is Clark.
Cracking stroke. The secret was that he got his feet into position early and had plenty of time to play it. Yes, lovely stroke. What a beauty. And how would have he enjoyed that?
What a catch, what a catch.
And there's a fielder under it. We can have a look at that again.
And out in the middle is Brett Lee.
That's 2 more runs on the board. That's found the gap in the field. The sweeper picks up. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. It never looked like being a run there.
Well, it's a terrible run, and the picture shows it. He was miles out.
Yeah, no question. This has been a fantastic display. They had all the answers with both bat and ball in the International Knockout Cup quarter-final, and must surely already be looking ahead to the semi-final when they're endeavouring to try to capture a coveted place in the final. With another performance like that, who'd back against them? Hello and welcome to the first round of the International Knockout Cup, and we're hoping that these 2 excellent teams produce exciting cricket for the splendid crowd that's already in the ground. I'm Mark Nicholas. Richie Benno will be alongside me throughout the game. This is a hard surface and it looks to me as if it'll have even bounce and good carry through to the wicket-keeper. I'd be batting first if I won this toss.
The right choice to bat first. This is a belter of a pitch. Good for batsmen. It might just bounce a bit with the new ball, so if you don't strike early, you've got a problem as a bowler. Yeah, it's a batsman's day. Wata Dipanar is facing. No, the bowler won't be happy about that.
Hardly seemed to hit that, yet it sailed over the ropes. Just 1 run. Oh, well taken.
That's not a great stroke. It's almost as if he lost concentration.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion.
Taking guard is Jacques Callis.
Hit straight to a fielder.
Saddle up, ECDB. Run to the troops. So right about now, Rasta, you teach I the truth. Yo, when we said
We're about to see a change in the bowling. Umpires signalling that as leg byes. Hit straight to a fielder. No shot played to that one. Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
in sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence. Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
That's 2 sixes off the over now. And the end of the over.
Expensive, too expensive, particularly at this stage of the game. You know, you cannot afford to hemorrhage runs like that.
That's been given as a wide.
Welcome back to the second session of what has been a most interesting contest so far. The players are out in the middle. In the commentary box, it's Richie Bennett.
Out.
Yeah, he seemed to completely misjudge that ball and ended up just playing all around it.
Gets his first wicket. Let's see the...
What a catch. Have yourself a complimentary beverage, son.
Well held.
Oh, the batsman will be kicking himself. It was such a good shot. He looked in good touch, and it's an unbelievable bit of fielding.
Pollock gets his second wicket.
Wow, this has been quite a spell of bowling. Another wicket, and so well deserved.
Fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there.
What a marvellous delivery.
Brilliant catch.
Straight down the fielder's throat. That's incredible. Straight down his throat. He didn't have to move an inch.
This was how the wicket... That was a superb placement.
Oh, he picked that up beautifully. Quite beautifully.
That was a mighty hit.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it. Cracking stroke. The secret was that he got his feet into position early and had plenty of time to play it.
That's a fantastic strike.
Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6. Watch the field spread as the fielding restrictions are concluded.
Edged and safe. Batsman might get runs here. Hit straight to a fielder.
He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
Ouch, that must have hurt. What a marvellous catch. Comfortably taken, no worries.
Lazy, that's the truth, and he'll regret it when he sees the replay.
That's cleared the boundary, 6 runs.
Huge! That is huge!
We can have a look. Well, that one will wake him up a bit. The sweeper picks up. Smash that right out of the ground. Done in and shattered the stumps.
That went straight through the gate. Oh, what a shame. He looked in such good form. You sort of felt he was building on a good start.
That over eased the pressure on the batting team. Played all around.
Well bowled, very well bowled, straight and full when it mattered.
That's found the gap in the field. I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue. He looks to be in some pain. Stopped in the covers. That's the end of the 5th over. Oye is coming around the wicket. Comfortably held by Holland.
Now that's an important catch. Oh, boy, is that an important catch. And didn't he do well to cling on?
Oye gets his first wicket. He's gone for a duck.
With the fall of that wicket, they'll hope to mop up the tail quickly.
That is a perfect run.
Yeah, you've got problems. You wear a fashion.
He's not a good judge of a run, is he? And the end of the over. That's 2 more runs on the board. That's through, all in.
Oh, that went right through him. It's as if he misjudged the pace.
Mel gets his second wicket.
It'll seem like a mile back to that pavilion after getting out so cheaply.
We can have a look. Just 1 run. He runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. That really is a suicidal run out.
They can't afford that kind of thing, throwing wickets away like that. Oh yes, congratulations. What a good performance in this limited overs fixture that has been. A thoroughly deserved victory. Well, on behalf of Richie Benno and myself, we bid you a very good evening, and we'll see you next time for more of our very special cricket coverage. Hello everybody and welcome to this much anticipated semi-final of the International Knockout Cup. We're hoping for some competitive and exciting cricket today. I'm Mark Nicholas and Richie Benno is with me too. This is a hard surface and it looks to me as if it'll have even bounce and good carry through to the wicket-keeper. I'd be batting first if I won this toss.
You had to bat first, there was no issue there. This looks the most beautiful pitch. Even covering of grass, it's firm, it should bounce evenly, should come onto the back. Oh, you can see a mountain of runs.
Look at that Indian lineup. There is so much individual talent. They're always a joy to watch. I think it's fair to say they perform better at home in front of their own massive and enthusiastic crowds and less well away from home. If they can sort out the consistency factor, they are a genuine world force.
That's a big hit. It's 6.
Effortless, brilliant and maximum. He's hit it miles!
No shot played to that one. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Easily cleared down.
He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
It's straight to a fielder. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Ooh, that looked quite nasty. That must have hurt. He looks to be in a little bit of trouble out there. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a bit though. It's straight to a fielder.
Watch the field spread as the fielding restrictions are...
And we have a change of bowling. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Stopped in the covers. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Stopped in the covers.
He does score a lot of runs through the covers. He's excellent placeman.
India have changed their fields. There's the umpire signal, no ball.
There'll be bruises to show after this encounter, plenty of them. strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it. This is exciting stuff.
Marvellous stuff.
Run to the troops. So right about now, Rasta you teach I the truth. Yo!
Welcome back. You could cut the tension with a knife here. It's been a riveting contest so far. Here with the start of the second innings is Richie Bennett.
That's got through, he's out.
What a cracking delivery.
He's gone for a duck.
Well, he hasn't troubled the scorers with that knock.
Let's see the action replay of that. Well, that'll certainly beat the fielder into the fence.
It's pretty tough for the bowlers on a pitch like this. There doesn't seem to be any margin for error.
I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue. He looks to be in some pain. Out. Oh!
Great bowling. Perhaps extra pace did it, and it went straight through him. I mean, that's a fantastic ball.
He's gone for a duck.
Well, he wasn't out in the middle for long. He didn't trouble the scorers, and neither did he trouble us.
We can have a look at that again. Well, that's found the gap in the field. It looked as if he was home to me. They've turned that into two. That's good running.
The batsman will have to reassess the field now that those fielding restrictions have been lifted. Remember, 5 players can be outside the ring. Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
They were hoping to cover and stand there.
Straight through the gate. Oh, it's a monster.
The sweeper picks up. That's 2 more runs on the board. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. That takes him into double figures.
He looks as if he might be hurt.
Really well judged. It went a long way up.
He got into a great position to take that catch. Well, he wasn't there for long, and the score proves it.
That's 2 more runs on the board.
Oh, he looks good when he hits down the ground. Very good.
What a marvellous shot.
steered expertly into the gap. They've turned that into 2, that's good running.
He's got nothing to show at the moment for some pretty good bowling. That was a good bit of bowling. He surprised the batsman completely with that Yorker.
Cut away.
Oh, great shot. A great stroke. That was 4 from the moment that it left the bat.
We can have a look at that again. Fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there. Well, that'll beat the fielder.
That's ideal. A perfect example of how to play that shot, and he deserved 4 for it.
Just one run. He's taken the aerial route there. 4 runs.
He picked it up nicely, and it's got him 4 more. Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
That's a brilliant shot. Right off the native of the bat. There it goes.
Beauty and 4 runs.
4 from the moment he hit it. There's a skill in that. Picking the gap is a skill.
that could be a very painful blow. That is one of the better catches you're ever likely to see. Out!
Well, that's a lazy shot, you know. What a waste.
Should be some runs here. Forced off the back foot. There it goes. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. And the end of the over. Marvellous effort now.
It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
Let's see the action replay of that. Foolish running. That's simply throwing wickets away.
There might be a few heated words said about that in the dressing room too. He loves to sweep the spinners, and he does not spoil their line. He really is very strong off his legs. That is massive.
Probably hurt like that one a little bit. That's a big appeal.
Yes, he's given him.
Well, I reckon when we watch the replay, we'll see this as plumb.
Just one there.
Demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence.
Smashed that a long way. Two more runs on the board. That has to be close. The umpire's not moving on that one. The umpire didn't have to think too hard about that one.
I think that was always missing. Not a difficult decision for the umpire to make. That is not out.
Let's
Must have been close.
Brilliantly well done. Top-class cricket played all day and deserved winners of this tough semi-final. Gee, you know, semi-finals are the hardest to win as your nerves jangle in the face of the opportunity of a place in the final. But a well-deserved victory, and this side can go forward now with enormous confidence. Well, on behalf of Richie Benno and myself, we bid you a very good evening, and we'll see you next time for more of our very special cricket coverage. Hi there everybody and welcome to the final of the International Knockout Cup. Good wins for both sides in both the quarters and the semis that set up this exciting contest today. It's hard to pick a winner from these two evenly matched teams. I'm Mark Nicholas and Richie Benno is alongside me. Well, taking into account this very damp pitch and the overcast overhead conditions, I see no option upon winning the toss but to bowl first.
Well, that's a surprise. I know there's an old adage about looking to bat first on almost every occasion, but these days people look differently at winning the toss and frequently captain choose to bowl in conditions much less promising than this. We've got plenty of grass on the pitch, we've got cloudy skies overhead. I think the fast bowlers will have a delightful morning.
It's over to you, Richie.
Played into the gap. There's just one there.
Hamish Marshall takes guard.
There's just one there. Marshall facing. Super shot.
Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack.
Marvellous stuff.
That over helped the run rate somewhat. Powers waiting at the striker's end. Stopped in the covers. Powers facing.
Super catch that.
Out caught.
The fielder did very well there. He made it look easy, but actually it was a whole lot more difficult than it looked.
This was how the innings ended for
House.
Stephen Fleming's on strike.
stopped in the covers.
Watch the field spread as the...
What a marvellous catch.
And there's a fielder under it.
Straight down the fielder's throat. That's incredible. Straight down his throat. He didn't have to move an inch.
He's gone for a duck.
Well, he wasn't out in the middle for long. He didn't trouble the scorers, and neither did he trouble us. This is Nathan Askell.
India have made an adjustment to their field.
Astol
Facing. And we have a change of bowling.
just shoulders arms to that one.
That's been given as a wide. He's got him. He's gone.
That went straight through the gate. Oh, such a disappointment for him. He was in and set. He should have gone on.
This was the end of the innings for
Fleming.
Here's Scott Styrus. Miles, he's in it, Miles!
Styrus facing.
Marvellous effort that.
That was really well judged. It went a long way up.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch.
This was how the wicket fell. Oram is the next man in. There's the umpire signal, no ball.
That's good batting. It's got in the air, but it's safe, and it's 4 more.
Timed that to perfection.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff.
That is a glorious stroke.
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum. Exciting, exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum.
Astol is really making the score tick along. Astol waiting at the striker's end.
Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence.
Got him.
Didn't get near it. Totally beat him all ends up. Hello there, welcome back. What a contest we've got here today. In the commentary box for you is Richie Bell.
Fielded by the man out long on. He was pushing his luck a little there. But turned that into 2. That's good running. Oh, that looked quite nasty. That struck him in front. Loud appeal. He's gone.
Out for me. I don't even think it's a conversation.
Bond gets his first wicket. Steered expertly into the gap. There's just one there.
Oh, it's a monster. What a wonderful stroke. By heaven, he looks in good shape out there. His cutting of the ball is awesome, and he so rarely misses an opportunity.
Oh, shot.
Perfect. Just the most perfect straight drive. A dead straight bat, and very demoralising for a quick bowler, that. It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
Hardly seemed to hit that, yet it sailed over the ropes. They comprehensively bowled.
Oh, the bowler's made a terrible mess of the stumps.
Martin gets his first wicket. That over eased the pressure on the batting team.
The batsman will have to reassess the field now that those fielding restrictions have been lifted. Remember, 5 players can be outside the ring. Yep, he's ticking now. That's a magnificent straight drive. I'll tell you what, he scores the vast majority of his runs through the leg side.
There was a no ball by Bond. That was a mighty hit.
Oh, this is wonderful timing. It's a beautiful innings, but boy, through the leg side, it's been very special.
Oh, that must be close. We're going to need the third umpire for this one. That's the red light, he's out.
Would you believe it? He got settled and then just gave his wicket away.
What a catch, what a catch.
A superb catch from
Vettori.
Huge! That is huge!
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
What a catch. Have yourself a complimentary beverage, son.
And there's a fielder under it.
Good concentration. He steadied himself. He had so long to think about it. They're the worst. They're horrible to take. He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral. Not so good for the bowler. You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant!
That is one of the better catches you are ever likely to see.
Good catch from Bond.
Straight down the fielder's throat. That's incredible. Straight down his throat. He didn't have to move an inch.
Vettori gets his first wicket. Vettori is switching to round the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder. Just one run.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
That's out of the ground.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff.
Fielded by the man out long on. That's the second 6 from the over. That's 2 6s off the over now. And the end of the over.
Too many runs for the captain's liking, in my view. I reckon he'll whip him out of the attack.
Vettori is switching to round the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder. Hit straight to a fielder. Confident appeal. The umpire's not moving on that one. There's never a chance the umpire would give that out. Let's see the action replay of that. That really is a suicidal run out.
What a mess, a total shambles. He left his partner high and dry. Now that the tail is exposed, they need to make sure that they keep it tight out there and not give anything more away.
He's worked that into the gap. Hit straight to a fielder. Styrus is going to try over the wicket. Direct hit would have got him. They've turned that into two. That's good running. Great catch.
Lazy, that's the truth, and he'll regret it when he sees the replay.
Styrus gets his first wicket. This was how the wicket fell. Styrus continues. If he runs here, he's not a good judge of a run, is he? The sweeper picks up. Styrus is not impressed.
He loves it there. That's a great stroke. 4 more.
That's out. Caught.
Now, he made that catch look easy, but it was far from it.
Oram gets his first wicket. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. That's straight back past the bowler. It never looked like being a run there.
Well, they got themselves in a right pickle out there, and look at the price they've paid.
That's it, that'll do the trick. You are looking at the champions of the International Knockout Cup. What a splendid performance. You know, they've been strong in every department of the game, but if I was picking one thing, it'd be the fielding, where the athleticism has been quite spectacular to watch. That's it from me, that's it from Richie too. We've had a splendid day here. We hope that you've enjoyed it. See you soon.
Why no Benji Makuma?